morning everyone, welcome to day number 1. This morning for breakfast I'm having one of my go-tos. I have this quite regularly actually. This is like natural yogurt with granola. I have this most days before I go to work. I only really have like 2 or 3 variations of breakfast, so this is one of them, and I'm sure you'll see this more than once this week. So today, my plans, I have no plans actually today, so I'm just going to chill and we'll see what I get up to, I guess. I might do some housework, I might not. I don't really know what the plan is yet, so I'll keep you guys on your toes. But for now, I'm going to have my breakfast and I'll catch you guys later. It's now 11:20. It's a little bit too early to have lunch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you down somewhere so I can have a banana. So it's been quite a lazy morning, I have to admit. I have been watching a film. I'm actually currently watching a film right now over here. I'm watching Apollo 13. But I think I might stop watching it because I kind of feel like I need to spend some time watching Game of Thrones, because I thought I'd use this week to do that, so that's what I'm potentially looking to doing. One thing I always do is I forget where I've put my glasses every single day, and they're usually in here, which is quite bad because it's weird because I need my glasses to like watch stuff and read stuff, but I seem to be okay without my glasses when I'm using my Mac and when I'm watching on my iPad. But when I'm watching my TV, I struggle. So yeah, I just need them for driving and all of the above. So yes, this is my yucca tree. It's a yucca plant, should I say. If anyone knows how I can revive this, because it just keeps on dying and dying and dying. Like, this is just not good at all. I don't really know how to resurrect it. I tried like not watering it, and now like it's just getting worse and worse. So I don't really know what to do. So if anyone has any idea how to resurrect a yucca tree, please let me know. My cacti is doing strongly, and so is my spider plant. So yesterday when I was at my parents' house, my mum mentioned to me that like I've lost weight, and honestly, it's been really gradual for me. Like, I haven't actually lost weight. My body's just changing with my fitness routine. And it's been taking a while. Like, the only progress and, like, stuff I've noticed so far is my flexibility. And, like, doing moves that I found hard to do before, I'm finding easier to do now. Like, I'm getting more, like, strength in my abs area. Like, I can do better ab moves now. But one thing I've been struggling with since I've been doing my workouts since December is I've not been seeing any physical changes. Now, on, I want to say Saturday, I was looking at myself in the mirror, and because I kind of stopped like looking at myself, and I stopped like weighing myself to like see comparisons, because nothing was happening, nothing was changing. Anyway, so I looked in the mirror on Saturday, and I've noticed my body is beginning to change shape. Not a whole lot. It's kind of crazy actually. I'm not going to show you guys because I'm still not that comfortable showing my body on the camera. But it's just kind of interesting. Like, yeah, this weekend's the first weekend where I've noticed some changes in my body, and then I see my mum and she's like, "You look like you've lost weight." Well, maybe I have. I know I did weigh myself last week and I have lost 4 pounds, which surprises me because I just don't realise that I'm going that ham on working out or whatever, but it fascinates me really. I've been changing what I eat, and I've been eating cleaner as well, which I think is also probably the reason why I'm seeing improvements, because these last I want to say since the beginning of April, I've been changing up my whole diet and eating clean foods only, and so I've been cutting out a lot of the fattier foods and like eating foods that like, you know, you don't know what's in them and all that stuff. I've been eating foods that I know are good for you, and like I made a whole list here of foods that I should consume more of, and that's literally what I've been living off for the last, well, 3 or 4 weeks. So, by the way, for this vegetarian week only, I have this written out. Well, word. So, for this vegetarian week, I've written out on this piece of paper a list of recipes to try. What I'm going to do now, as it's now 11:30, I might continue watching Apollo 13, which I was watching on my iPad. Is it weird that I actually sit at my dining table and just watch stuff on my iPad more than I watch stuff on the TV? Possibly. I've also just had a real craving that last like second when I moved the iPad to my here. I got a real bad craving for a cup of tea. So do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea, and if you're wondering, I do have normal milk in my teas, but I do have some almond milk, which I'll probably use. I'll probably use that at some point. Anyone can tell me how to make these look that Instagram, Pinterest style version of these? Please let me know, because these just look like a right mess and the egg has all fallen out onto the pan instead. But I'm just waiting for my oven to heat up. If you're wondering why, if you're wondering why I have eggs, because they're not technically meat. They are pre-meat. And they are eggs which are like pre-chicken, because chickens can have eggs that aren't necessarily going to be chicks. I know it's weird, I know, it just works like that. So I'm gonna bake these in the oven for about 10 or so minutes. I guess I'll let you guys know, but that is what I'm planning to have for lunch today. This certainly won't win any awards for how pretty it will look. I put it into the oven and all the bloomin' sauce just mixed in together. Sauce, yolk, egg yolk, all mixed into one. It will all, oh look, it's already going white. Basically, most of the eggs on the outside rather than in the avocado. I've never been able to make this properly, by the way. So this is the outcome. They look god awful. For my second or third attempt of doing them, I still haven't figured out how to do it. Where did I just put my... Oh. Still haven't figured out how on earth to do it. So, if anyone has any tips, please let me know. Right, okay. What a fail. Now it's 6 PM. I spent the day, well, I watched Apollo 13 and then I played on PlayStation 4 for a little while. and somehow it's now 6 p.m. I did a workout as well in the mix in there as well, so that happened. And I'm about to prep for dinner, but firstly I need to obviously sort all this malarkey out. Yeah, I've got so bad, like I don't usually have this many like cutlery to do, this much cutlery to do, but I've been slacking like really badly. So I'm gonna tackle that now. I turned off the sink so you can hear me. So I'm going to do that pronto. And I think I'm going, oh damn, I can't. Oh, that's really annoying. I just remembered that I didn't pick up lasagna. Okay, my plan was I was going to make a vegetarian lasagna tonight, but I've just realised that I forgot to pick up the lasagna sheets. There we go, that is washing up. That is soaking because that egg stuff at lunchtime really got stuck on it, so I'm leaving that to soak. As you guys may have heard me earlier in the video, I was originally going to make a lasagna, but I have come to the realisation that I forgot to pick up lasagna sheets when I was in Tesco on Sunday, yesterday. So instead, I can't bother the faff of making a whole meal now because I'm hungry. I just thought of food. So I'm going to try out some veggie fish goujons. Now it tells me to either fry them or put them into an air fryer. I can't bother to fry them and I don't have an air fryer. So I'm actually going to put them in the oven for 15-20 minutes. And with my chicken goujons, I am going to have garlic and cheese and garlic flatbread, which looks delicious by the way. 3 cheese buttery blend with roasted garlic, finished with mozzarella. It's vegetarian. These fish goujons don't even have fish in them, by the way. They are vegan. They look like this, and they just have like wheat stuff in it. Wheat flour, wheat protein, sunflower oil, salt. I'm intrigued to see how they would taste, and with that I will probably have some spinach from in here. I'm essentially too lazy to make a whole meal now that my original plan's out the window. I think overall this week, I think I've got it pretty even. So I think there's potentially going to be 3 quick, no hassle meals, and then there's going to be 3 meals that are meals that I have to make from scratch, and then I think there's 1 space for like leftovers potentially. So this is going to be interesting. I'm sure there'll be leftovers of this, by the way, because I'm not going to be eating how many of these there are. So that is my plan for my dinner tonight. I'm afraid a little bit different to what it was going to be, but I'm okay with that. So a little bit annoyed that I've messed up on my first, like not messed up, I've just forgotten to buy the stuff on my first day. But that doesn't mean I have to look for another meal to create for another day unless I bother going to Tesco. So here we go. Here is my meal for tonight. I've got my flatbread, some spinach leaves. I like spinach if it's raw like this, and I've got my fish. The weird thing is they smell a little fishy. I'm not going to film me eating the entire food. I'm going to take my first taste on camera and let you guys know my thoughts. How do they do that? They made it taste like fish. It's clearly not a fish though, because it's got a different texture. But they're really nice, actually. That's surprisingly nice. I can confirm that was really, really tasty. I've got leftovers as well, which I'll probably have tomorrow lunchtime, which is here. Basically I had pretty much half of the meal I had now, so I'm looking forward to having that tomorrow already. I probably could eat more, but I'm trying to be more cautious and wary of portion control, and I feel like that was probably enough for me. I'm not full, but I'm not hungry, so I think I'm in the good area. And if I do get hungry, considering I had supper earlier than usual tonight, I can always make myself something later on. Like, that's always a possibility. Keep going. It's only 7:30. Like, this is super early for me. Like, I'm usually still making my dinner now, so I don't quite know what to do now. I've been watching YouTube for the last couple of hours because that's pretty much what I do. I fall down a rabbit hole of watching people who own cats on here, and now I think I'm going to try and find a film to watch, maybe on the actual TV, and I'll probably have a hot chocolate to go with it, because why not? And I will probably use my almond milk to go with it rather than my normal milk. Depends. I'll let you guys know in the future. So my plan was I was going to play on my PlayStation, just doing a cutscene right now. I was going to play on it for like an hour. That was like at 8 o'clock. It's now 11 PM. So I've overstayed my welcome on this game. My eyes hurt a little bit. But what I think I'm going to do now, once this cutscene is over and I can save it, is I'm going to probably watch Incredibles 2. Really random, no, it is 11 PM. I should probably go to bed. But I want to watch a film. And I live on my own. So who says I can't? So I'm going to turn this off and put it away. I'm going to play... I'm going to watch Incredibles 2 because I haven't seen it yet. When you drop my thing in. Also, fun fact, I think you can buy Endgame on Sky now. Sky Store. Very tempted to watch it. Download it. But I think I'm going to watch a recording I've got. I'm not in the mood to watch more Game of Thrones. So, Incredibles 2 is. Oh, I'm tired. I don't know how. I'm probably just yawned. So I'm going to watch that. It's 2 hours long. I can do it. It's fine. I usually go to bed at 1, and I don't have to be up in the morning because I have no work. So I think I'm going to make myself a hot chocolate and watch Incredibles 2. And I think I've finished my vlog for today there. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. If you're wondering, I'm going to have normal milk chocolate, hot chocolate, and I'm probably going to use my I'll use my trusty Cadbury's hot chocolate, and I'll use nutmeg to go on it too. But other than that, I'm going to leave you guys here. I hope you guys enjoyed the first day of my everyday upload for a week, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.